almost shifting. We got pizza, moving boxes, or else Checkers beats us. Life is rough here in the depths of space. If shit set comes a-knocking, we shoot them in the face. Gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, hail cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo. Alright, I got another verse. I hear a boy coming right in my instant, and it just asks me why I blew them all away. But I feel so great now with sovereign Cargonia. Every round we stand our ground. Gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, hail Cargonia, gun cargo, 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 hail Cargonia, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo.
Get back to work.
I got a mouthful of beef jerky. And that's breakfast. Hi, everybody. Jesus. Welcome back to Doctor Who's Variety Hour. Where the variety is, I hope you enjoy Lego. So, last we left off, we had constructed the body of the Concorde and nearly finished it, thanks to going long. I still love the toilets, but unfortunately time was not of the nice variety. Really quickly, wants to showcase something that isn't Lego that I did yesterday. I painted a mini. There's a little Orion. Where is he? Right there. It actually looks really nice. I may have to see if I can't join Parallax more often on the numeric workshop, because I've gotten the Black Pants Atlas and now him. I gotta go out and get a varnish, and I want to get some snow basing material for for that Orion, because like I think snow would look good for him. Anyway, bag 16 out of 23. These, I feel like, are going to be the most complicated bags of this entire build. We need to get some music going. That's what I need to do. Come on. There we go. What do we do? Let's do this. I saw you. There you are. There we are. There we are. Okay. Let's get brickin'. Hello, Cookie Mama. I am sorry that the weekend wasn't quite so nice to you, but I am glad you survived it. And I am glad you are with us. Give me more beef jerky. Alright. What we do? We do the thing. We doing bricks and stuff. Yeah, there we go. That's a bit better for you. I always appreciate a good chunky brick. I always appreciate a good just chunky brick in these detailed builds. It's just like, yes, this is Lego. And you're just like, really, I never would have realized. This really is the color of Gundam. Like, the classic Gunpla colors. Setting aside. Another snot brick with studs, not on top. Wow, this is a complicated sub-build right here. This is really, really interesting how they're trying to get everything to fit. Huh. Give me back. Alright, so I built that. Ah! Almost missed a step. And you go there. Get a bench. I really shouldn't have put it beyond the Transformers because it was kind of a popular thing to do at the time. But I can't believe that Transformers actually did have a Voltron or a Megazord combination. That's just funny. That's funny. And all formed the torso. Wait, so I get absolutely no autonomy in this in this matter? A total of 134 pilots and 57 flight engineers were trained to operate the unique aircraft. Interesting. Oh, and what do? You form the torso. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, get used to it, buddy. You know, Uncle Rick, I'm just gonna take the butter passing robot in and get an A. Or Grandpa Rick, yeah. Thank you.
This light does not need to be on.
Okay. It's dark down here.
And you know what helps too? Does that help?
Don't worry about it.
Are you live?
Yes.
I'll leave.
Alrighty. Ah, No, it's on this side. I'm just like, wait a minute, these don't fit. How's everybody doing today? I had a good enough weekend. Work wasn't quite so crazy. So it was actually pretty good for the weekend. Oh, absolutely, Cookie. You... and Wookie, like, need to take a... I also, oops, put the, these studs on upside down. Get anything good there? You're just like, more importantly, Lego. Like, aw, family, Lego. Always appreciate a good chunky brick. Oi. I bring you from our Lord Jehovah these 15, 10 commandments for all to obey. Every time my dad and I watch the 10 Commandments, we always interrupt Charlton Heston coming down from the mountain with that little scene from, what is it, History of the World. Speaking of Mel Brooks, you hear that Spaceballs 2 is coming out? If he's not a lead on the creative team on that one, I'm gonna be like, yeah, Hollywood has completely sold out. Oh yeah, he's like stupid old. They need to get Mel and do his things before anything happens. Oh wow, that is a really cool piece. Is this a custom piece? Or has this piece been used before? Huh. That's cool. I hope now that they've used it, they will use it in more places. Where is it? Ah, yes. The classic Lego body. Piece number 103918. Regardless, these streams might turn into painting streams before too long, and I'm not necessarily not sorry about it. Oh! I have not seen this Lego gear piece in a while. I.e., if ever. And the instruction is, listen for a click. Ha 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 ha. Listen for a click. Oh, look at that! The Lego Tetris piece. Oh, man. So many of those in old pieces, in old sets. And as ever, the Lego brick. Where the hell? Right there. And all form the nose. Oh! That clip goes there as a stopper. Oh, that's you clever people, you at Lego. Ever the impressive bunch, Lego. Ever the impressive bunch. I know they don't like doing one-offs, so I sincerely do hope that they discover new uses for the piece. Because this is a very sleek little piece. Even this painting on the screen right here, that's very nice. Did I forget? Yes, I did forget. Yeah, that could be a really good thing for like a Peterbilt or something. Donde? A key. One of my favorite things to say at work You're alright, Will. Hey, what's up, Knight? One of my favorite things to say at work, even though I don't need it, just like if I'm looking for something, I will go up and I will say, "Donde está la biblioteca?" As I am looking for something that is very much not the biblioteca. And if anyone understands Spanish, they're just like, "Wait, what? We don't have a library." And I'm just like, "Yes, I know." Hey! Oi! Stupid. Okay. Put your ass up. There we go. It was like, I was working with the store manager yesterday because at this particular store she works a strange schedule because it's a truck stop, but it's fine, you know. But she it was just like, I came up to her because I was looking for the scanner for something. And I was like, "Donde está la biblioteca?" And she's just like, wait, why are you looking for a library? And I'm just like, because I'm being stupid. Huh. I like that. Two brand new Lego elements were developed exclusively for this model. The nose cone and the visor. Concorde's retractable visor folds down with the nose to reveal the cockpit windshield hidden beneath. One of these nose cone elements is brand new? The one with the 4 studs on top. Oh, the middle one. Okay. The Concorde's long nose and delta wing were crucial to achieving supersonic speed. With the high angle of attack on takeoff and landing, and the length of the nose cone made it difficult to see the runway. The solution? The iconic droop snoot. And No, I better do this on camera so you all can see how horrible I am. Chunk. Rotate. These panels are static ports providing static air pressure data to the aircraft. I still love the, that is so cool. And I put these little ribbers. It's using Concorde. It just says, it literally just says Concorde. But the box and the instructions say Airbus because it has, it's now is the Airbus company, or was developed by Airbus, right? Yeah, I'm not that into airplanes. So it's like, despite not being around anymore, Concorde is owned by Airbus. Bag 18. Give it up for bag 18. Back onto the subject of Gunpla. Is there a Gundam Lego set? And don't say, oh yes, there is one on Rebrickable. Because a custom Gundam Lego, because like a Gundam Lego set would be so freaking cool. Do not tell me that I'm wrong, because I'm not. It would be awesome. And for those of you who know, on the subject of anime licensing, today I have just looked at the time. It is time for our regularly scheduled Fuck Harmony Gold. Fuck Harmony Gold and their greedy bastard ways, and crippling the early beginnings of BattleTech. No, Harmony Gold got told to pound sand. Yeah, that's what I love about it. It's like Harmony Gold was just like, was told like, hey, that agreement that you had, it was technically on a time limit and you needed to renew it, and you didn't. And B, these people right here have original documentation from the original IP holders saying that they're allowed to use their stuff. Where's your agreement saying that you're allowed to do stuff with it? We can't find it, then go pound rocks. No, they never owned it. They just licensed the North American distribution rights, which they claimed, and had the lawyers to drown FASA, that their North American distribution rights superseded FASA's agreement with the actual Japanese license holders who they had paid money to and had gotten written confirmation and a signed contract saying, oh yeah, you're free to use our mechs for these purposes. They just couldn't get the lawyers to, they just couldn't afford the lawyers to fight it. So they're just like, alrighty, Harmony Gold, fuck you. Yes, it was, for all intents and purposes, copyright trolling. And then when Piranha Games and Harebrained Schemes and Catalyst were coming up with the tabletop BattleTech game, which I still love, like one of my favorite games of all time, and wanted to use the unseen mechs, Harmony Gold reared its ugly head and was just like, you can't do that because we have the copyright. And then, because they had Catalyst Game Labs money, They're just like, alrighty, prove it. And then Harmony Gold went to court and said, we need more time to try and find the document. And the judge was just like, you have 3 days. And they're just like, we need more time. You have 3 days. And they couldn't find it in 3 days. And so they dismissed it with prejudice, leading to, dismissed with prejudice, which means, I believe in the context that Harmony Gold cannot pursue legal action against Catalyst and Hairbrained and Piranha for the use of those mech images in video games, right? Or in that context, in that limited context of what the suit was about. But I think to, oh yeah, they had Topps money. Yes, they had Topps money. Because Topps was wanting to make miniatures. So, yeah. Whatever the context is of the suit that they were alleging, they can no longer sue over. Ever. Which is fucking hilarious. The rear trim tank is a fuel tank held at the tail of the aircraft. The center of gravity of the Concorde had to be different for takeoff than supersonic cruising, so the flight engineers transferred fuel between tanks to adjust the aircraft's center of gravity. Hey, that's the story of He-Man. He-Man and the Masters of the Universe was also almost entirely a gigantic toy commercial. They're just like, hey, we've got these toys. Yeah, of course there's like weird technology crawling tanks in the He-Man universe, despite it being like a high fantasy magic castle thing. Like, He-Man was a cartoon designed to sell toys. G.I. Joe, yep. He-Man is the endgame of Warhammer 40k. That's a lot of bricks.
No common sense when you're crying on the floor. You act like a baby, crying on the floor. I hate to say
No, not that way.
your demons aren't real, and you're not crazy, or maybe just something, but you don't even care now.
Oh, new bag.
Shining like my heart is made of steel. Could tell that something's wrong from the silence that lingers in the you hate how I engage is you never wanted me to stay. Secrets that you keep locked in your sleeve, but you don't even care now. Talking to me like I didn't.
But back to Rogue Trader really quick. Like, I would play an entire game that was nothing but that ship combat. That ship combat is actually pretty fun. Oh, these are the last two bags. I have a sad. I also have a very, very tired. Nope, not that one. Nope, not that one. Yes, that one. Nope. There we go. fun part about BT video game rights go to Microsoft. Fanatics believe that the tabletop and minis, which then was transferred to WizKids, who Tops bought and integrated, but I can't remember who got both rights. So if Harmony Gold won out with the international IP claim, the Unseen on the Unseen after not using the media after 30 years, and 3 other North American companies still had their IPs, and Harmony Gold never approached touch on the North America's IP distribution or sale, proved Harmony Gold had no interest for their claim to any media claim, and for their It's like they were obviously just holding on to it to spite people. They're just being greedy corpo fuckos. Good old WizKids and turning rice balls into jelly donuts. Hey guys, let's be Wilf, take a good long look outside your window and tell me we aren't living in the worst cyberpunk dystopia. The least interesting cyberpunk dystopia. We got the cyberpunk dystopia without any of the cool shit. Maybe we just haven't adopted enough Canadian stoner lingo yet. There was a claim from Harmony Gold during the case that that because of the game had the Unseen, that further advancement after the Unseen removal and Project Phoenix should still be credited as their IP ownership still. That argument is what had the judge rule with prejudice. Was that because the judge was just like, Hey, these guys actively tried to avoid your license. Get bent, weirdos. As Concorde required a high angle of attack to optimize the Delta Wing's lift on takeoff and landing, the aircraft featured a small tail bumper wheel to ensure the rear of the plane didn't touch the ground. That gets us dangerously close to Australian. ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? The underside of the tail is connected here from with a reflected triangle. The underside of the tail is connected here with a reflected triangle, achieving the sleek tapered look that makes the aircraft so iconic. I'm done. Oops. Don't push the pins in. Gotta take pictures and post them. Wolf, yeah. There we go. Clickety clickety. It's the tail. It's a tail, Mr. Krabs. Ba, 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 ba. Ah! It broke. The one. There we are. Ooh, the mini wings. Oh man. I love that. Yes, I did. I thought I did. Oh well. I'm sure I missed an oops somewhere, so there.
Now I'm thinking, oh my, what if you just let go of me? 'Cause I don't know if you want it or not. Thinking, oh my, what if you just let go of me? 'Cause I don't know if I'm what you want.
So can I decrement it?
I've been here waiting. It feels like ages. All I can think about is where we went wrong. And
Cause now I'm thinking, oh my, what if you just let go of me? Cause I don't know if you want it or not. Thinking, oh my, what if you just let go of me? Cause I don't know if I'm what you like.
Oh, yeah.
Things I'd like to say to you. If I was only fucking capable to, I wouldn't blame you if you wanted to move on. I'm just thinking, oh my, what if you just let go of me? If you let go of me, don't you let go. Thinking, oh my, what if you just let go of me? Cause I don't know if you want it or not. Thinking, oh my, what if you just let go.
I really do like this particular piece. This old Lego wheel well. It's just such a classic Lego piece that I have seen used in such a variety of ways. For example, the Lego roses. For Mother's Day, I bought my mom some roses. Lego roses. And assembled them for her. And this piece was used on one of the petals for the roses. And it looks really good. And I'm just like, ah! There were lots of pieces in that set that I'm just like, huh, I never would have thought to make a flower out of this. Like, I know I normally skip the lyrics on these things, but oops. It's just like, I'm just vibing with this song. Oh good, it's time for the daily symphony of idiots who don't understand that single-lane local streets are not shortcuts to avoid busy truck routes. Hey Night Owl, how precarious is that expressway that literally undercuts entire blocks of residential streets and is actively crumbling from salt and cold weather? Because I heard there's a street in Queens, because I heard there's a street that's like literally a 3-lane highway undercutting entire apartment blocks. I think it's in Queens. Hello, Mr. J Gamer. Hello, Mr. Gamer and Raiders. My name is Doctor Who's the Chef. And I'm being distracted by facts. Playing playing Microsoft Flight Simulator, and he comes over to see a mad lad building the Lego Concorde. Jesus Christ, this thing is... You can make a guitar out of this. My favorite part of this entire build is on the inside.
Rosie, stomp your feet, feet. Rosie, stomp your feet, Rosie, stomp your feet. Rosie, stomp
Is the seating area. Those are little Lego toilets.
Dan, clap your hands, clap your hands. Dan, clap your hands, Dan, clap your hands. Danny, clap your hands.
I love it. Just little Lego toilets. Ah! I broke it.
Tune up, plug in, and let's jam. Billy play the bass, Billy play the bass, Billy play the bass.
And then,
Billy play the bass, Billy play the bass.
it's got actual,
Jimmy hit the drums, Jimmy hit the drums. Hit the drums, hit the drums,
landing gear.
Jimmy hit the drums, Jimmy hit the drums. Jimmy hit the drums.
Alright,
Let's start a band. Call your friends. Tune up, plug in, and let's jam. Take it, Goldie.
pull it out. Uh-oh.
Goldie, you can really shred. Go. Goldie shred guitar, Goldie shred guitar. Goldie shred guitar, shred that guitar. Goldie shred guitar, Goldie shred guitar. Goldie shred guitar. Sally shake the shaker. Peter grab your keys. Angie on the pedal still. And Tammy on the tambourine.
There we go. Oh, that is so sick. Oh, that is so sick.
Call your friends. Tune up, plug in, and let's jam.
Where is my mouse?
Make you sing the song, make you sing the song. Make you sing the song, sing it all night long. Make
There
you
we
sing
go.
the song, make you sing the song. Make you sing the song.
Alright, what's the next step?
Everybody, it's time to play. Yeehaw, yippee-ki-yay. We're together, it's the best day.
Ah.
Yeehaw, yippee-ki-yay. Start a band and play. Start a band and play. Start a band and play. Start a band and play.
Oh, that is... I like that.
We started a band full of our friends. Time to hit the stage and jam.
Oh, that is clever. That is very clever. Do not pick it up by the tail because that is only held on by like 2 pins. Well, at the moment, but also just in general. I have 2 bags of finishing touches. Oops. This thing is now so big it is unwieldy. And now I gotta flip it over again. Rotate the end of the aircraft's tail to lower and raise the forward and the front and rear landing gear simultaneously. Oh. We're doing illegal building techniques. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to illegal building techniques. So we're going to take this little plate right here. Well, no, this is technically not illegal. So putting pieces in between studs. That is not a valid Lego connection. But it's not illegal. So what makes that legal as compared to putting something like a plate with studs on it in there? Well, the tiles, as Samurai just said, are ever so slightly thinner than one plate. So what would happen if I put a plate in between 2 studs is ever so slightly it bends the piece. But if I put a tile in between 2 studs, it fits mostly perfectly. So what an illegal Lego building technique is actually a technique that deforms the Lego piece. And quote-unquote valid Lego building techniques are called such because they don't damage the other Lego pieces. So, despite looking weird, this is a sanctioned Lego connection. It looks goofy as shit, but it is a sanctioned Lego connection. Uh, 20 Concordes were built, 6 developmental and 14 commercial. Most stayed in aircraft for 27 years. I'm just like, ooh, brown bricks. Wait a minute. No, that's the stand. And that needs to go away for right now. Alrighty. Donde está la biblioteca? Aquí la biblioteca. There you are. Donde está la biblioteca, Nick? How did I not see that? How did I not see that? Night Owl, if you will, please put that, because that's pretty funny. I bow down to the superior of the dad jokes. This goes. I am not moving this much anymore. You guys can get fucked. But I am putting the tail, the little elevators on the back. Grimos, do we have to get the spray bottle again? Don't make us get the spray bottle again. That's it, Mr. No Chalky Milk for you. I like these elevators. Now that's a lot of damage. I love how the retconned explanation, or like the fan explanation as to, hey, wait a minute, a parsec, wrong. A parsec is a unit of space measurement, not a unit of time measurement. What did they mean by this? And someone came out and was like, well, its engines are actually Well, actually, its engines are the Millennium Falcon's engines are supposedly so powerful that the Kessel Run is known as such because it's dodging a lot of like black holes and gravity wells and shit, and so you have to do it a certain like circuitous routes in normal ships. Meanwhile, the Millennium Falcon has powerful enough engines that it can skirt very close to the gravity wells and not get sucked in. Thus, doing the Kessel Run in under 12 parsecs. Well, I mean, yes. Oh. I'm gonna start using Lego Z's as plural for Lego and nobody can stop me. No, it's like they heard parsec and they're just like, ah, that's a space-sounding word, and didn't realize that it was a unit of a unit of measurement, or a distance measurement, and not a unit of time measurements. And quite frankly, I don't think they cared. It's like it's a galaxy far, far away. What do their words even mean, you know? And why are their humans so looking like our humans, you know? It's like, don't worry about it. It's frickin' science fiction fantasy. No, seriously, why do... Yeah, I feel like I'm about to open up an entire can of, Star Wars Legends lore that I don't necessarily want, but I'm asking anyway. Why are there beings that look almost exactly like and act like Homo sapiens in a galaxy far, far away? You know, or is it just a shut up, we need someone that looks like us to make us root for the good guys kind of thing? Either conversion evolution or human actors were cheaper. You choose. Every sci-fi series goes the route of ancient powerful civilization did this. Look at this. Look at the tails. Look at the little flappies. Star Wars from the time when sci-fi assumed that humans could be on any system before we actually understood humans need some very specific circumstances to appear. I do love this dark navy blue here. This is a very good blue. Did I bork? I borked. The next generation did this ancient race is why we all look like 50 Shades of Forehead makeup episode. Hello.
God.
Yes. Yes. There we go. Why did they not double stud that so it's on both sides? Yeah, it's like, if you're gonna put this... why is this not symmetrical? Why did we not put snots over here? I know you have the technology, Lego. And now I kind of want to retrofit this to actually put that little detailing on both sides. Because here we go. Another snot, only on one side. That lump is only on one... Really? Huh. I really wish that they would have explicitly said that in the instructions really quick. Hello. It's not a tumor. Everybody, welcome to the 80s. It was the 80s, man. That bulge is because the rudder actuators don't fit inside the stick. Whoa! That's funny. Ah! Yes. Just built it. Yes, just built it. Alright, I'm sorry I'm not talking a lot, but this is fine detail time, and it's honestly very interesting. I broke it. Mom, I broke it. Come fix it. Woo! Well, that wasn't so much an oops as I put too much force on it. Oh, that's a neat little airflow diverter. I'm an orange cat. I need all my brain cell. The Concorde featured a split rudder with only the lower portion being used at high speeds to allow finer adjustment and reduce torsion of the vertical stabilizer. Ah! Interesting. Oops. That's unique. Like, the design challenges that went into this aircraft are amazing. No, I have not seen the Mission Impossible popcorn bucket. I don't know if I want to. Yeah. Why so tired? I slept enough. Hello, pistol! And the tail goes here. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe we have an aeroplane. We have an aeroplane. Yes, it is huge. Ladies and gentlemen, the last bag. Now what were those funny British and French chaps up to, getting with their fancy flying machines and their aeroplanes? And good God, that was a very loud boom. Here's your popcorn, get fucked. Can you imagine trying to get like a Wi-Fi signal on a Concorde? If a Concorde was a modern plane, or was active in the modern day, with all of us like having cellular devices and a bunch of airlines now offering like in-flight Wi-Fi. How would in-flight Wi-Fi work with the Concorde? Because it's just like, it's like the Wi-Fi needs like it is attached to the plane, which uses like the different like radio signals of like various antenna or satellites or something, right? like, it would just constantly be connecting to the same, it'd just be constantly connecting to the network because it just kept getting kicked off. Like, yeah, like the lag and ping would be terrible. Because it's like the lag on in-flight Wi-Fi is already incredibly, shite. Pretty similar to try to get cell service on a train, yup. I once took an Amtrak out down to San Antonio to visit a friend of mine. Very fun experience. I want to do it again. If you guys have never traveled by Amtrak, it's actually very fun. But I woke up in like the middle of the night, and I'm just like, all right, where the hell am I? And we're just like sat on the tracks because there's a freight train that's using the junction in front of us, and we gotta wait. But I just did not have cell service in like the middle of bumfuck Alabama, where we were, I believe. Also, we should invest in high-speed rail. It is such an efficient way of transporting people. I cannot go on enough about how we need to reinvest in American rail. On top of the fact that it's old and falling apart, like if we reinvest in it and expand it and properly think about high-speed transportation, like, just the interconnectivity of this country is just going to skyrocket. No, I have not heard of the train vacation Marlboro, the cigarette company, was going to offer its customers. Mostly because I don't, I don't smoke, and I don't know much about cigarettes besides how to sell them. Oh, you want ultralights? Here you go. It took me like 24, 25 hours to get from my city down to Austin, which, yes, is an entire day of traveling. But it was an experience, and I very much enjoyed the experience. Trains also have legroom, yes. Well, you see, German, that's a symptom of the problem. Yes, our passenger rail system shares the railway with our rapidly deteriorating freight rail system. But the main reason why we do not have an expansive or updated passenger rail system is because car lobbyists like to throw their money around in Congress and get politicians to support highway developments and making more, just limiting funding for passenger rail. So people have to buy more cars, and people are just like, but I don't want to buy more cars. But I don't want to buy the potion. Yeah, it's like American Rail, at the advent of the highway and the automobile, was very much like a good old boys kind of club, just like, this is just a passing fad, and did nothing to rebrand and reinvent themselves and make themselves more competitive with cars. I do like how this was printed on a bottom plate. That's interesting. She is complete! Huzzah! The partnership between Britain and France that produced one of the most remarkable aircraft in aviation history, Concorde, means agreement or harmony between people in both French and English. And there we have it, folks. That is the Lego Concorde. Can she drop her nose? Yes. Yes, she can drop the nose. And, the landing gear go up. Where's the hole? That is very precariously balanced. That is very precariously balanced on that. Oh man. Oh man, that is dangerous. I mean, I think technically 14, but I'm counting the 15th because I probably did an oops that I didn't count. I very much like this. This was a fun build. This was a very fun build. It was very large. I was not expecting how large it was going to be. I feel like that base is a bit wibbly. but I like this. This was a fantastic build. Like, and for those of you wondering about the size, I am 5'7", and this thing goes from my chin to below my knees. Like, this is larger than my entire torso. Like if I put the tail at my hip, that it's like, hold on. Okay, so it is at the tip of my head, and the tail goes to my mid-thigh. This thing is crazy. Yes. It is very guitar shaped. So, what's next for the Variety Power Hour? I don't know. I might do some painting. I might do some other things. Or we might do Lego Himeji Castle. Samurai, I am running out of money and or space to put Legos, but I love the architecture series, and I especially love, like, traditional Japanese architecture. I think it's it's got a very nice aesthetic to it. So, this is gonna happen next week. And in current, I have to figure out where I am going to put this. Give me a second. I mean, the BPL has a courier system. If you wish to send the BPL, i.e. text something, I believe the process is get in contact with one of the mods on Discord. And they'll get in contact. They'll get you in contact with. They'll first like verify like what it is you want to send. And then one of them will give you the contact of someone that Tex trusts to be delivered the package, because, guys, Tex is a very private person who values his privacy and his anonymity. So let's not just go sending Tex random things. He has a way that he wants. He has a way that communication gets to him. There's a way to get stuff to him, but I believe it's not as simple as a P.O. box. Regardless, let's stop that. Oh! Sending it to me. Ah. Yes. Yes, hello.
I'm looking at the stand.
Yes, here you go.
No, just looking at the stand and how it works.
No, if you want to send me something, German,
Choyman.
just send me a DM on Discord and we can talk from there. Like I am not quite as hard to contact as text, but just get in contact with me. They're saying hello. Dad says hello. What's up?
Welcome.
All right. Thank you everyone for showing up. Thank you for hanging out. I've got to get on with the rest of my day. Yes, it does droop.
I know.
I gotta get going with the rest of my day, and go do stuff, go places, do things. Get some proper food in me and not beef jerky. So thank you all for showing up for the finale of the Concorde. Next time on Dragon Ball Z, Lego architecture, perhaps painting at some point. It's going to be fun. We'll see ya. I'll see you guys Wednesday for Rogue Trading. Ta-ta for now, and remember to hail Cargonia.
Hold on. Land of stolen things, obey the quartermaster, unless he's a ling. Miners don't die today. Cargo text push freight. Our enemies in disarray. All hail Cargonia.
Get back to work.